Hey, it's Nick James here, and I've got some big and some exciting news for you. And this takes to the next level that we did last year that proved to be so popular that we wanted to help you out again this year or for the year coming. Now, let me explain what that is. It's something whether you're an online marketer and you're selling information products, or maybe you're an e-com, maybe you're an author, speaker, coach, that gives you something to talk to your audience about every single day, whether that's by email or on social media, heck, whether it's even in offline marketing. It's something that you can use. And we call it the Big Book of Promotional Ideas. And we've expanded and revised and made it even bigger and better for the year ahead. Now listen, often when I sit down and I record videos like these, I often print out the information products so you can see what they look like. And this is the biggest binder that I could find, but guess what? It's not going to be big enough to contain all of the information for the Big Book of Promotional Ideas for 2026. Let me illustrate what I mean by that. Now, I'm not sure if you know this, but paper is sold by the ream. That's about 500 sheets of paper. Now, last year, we would have needed a total of 5 reams of paper for the Big Book of Promotional Ideas for 2025. We've made it even bigger and better this year. In fact, you need another 4 reams of paper to illustrate exactly how big the Big Book of Promotional Ideas for 2026 is. In fact, it's going to be so big, we're going to, and I think it's like 4,312 pages or something. It's so big, we're actually going to have to divide it this year into 12 individual volumes or modules for each month of the year. And I think it works out to be about 360 pages per month. And there are about 2 or 3 ideas for you to use, as I say, for your email marketing, your social media marketing, your offline marketing, as you go throughout the year. So you've always got something to write about and something to communicate with your list about. And as I say, it doesn't matter what you sell, because just like it doesn't matter what you sell when it comes to Black Friday or Independence Day or Christmas, it doesn't matter what you sell when it comes to all of the ideas in the Big Book of Promotional Ideas for 2026. And we've also expanded it so that this year you've got marketing insights. You've got, as I say, things for emails and social media and offline marketing. We look at psychology. We've got real world examples so you can see how other people have used these ideas before. And you've got advanced tips and tricks. There's so much packed into each of the ideas in the Big Book of Marketing and Promotional Ideas for 2026. And the great news is we're starting this off as a dime sale at just $17. So right now you can pick up your copy for the lowest price possible. But like any dime sale, remember it gets a little bit more expensive with every copy that's sold. So you've never got a better time than the moment you have right now to pick up your copy. And the other thing I've done as well is I've recorded a video, an over-the-shoulder screen video recording of me taking some of the ideas from this Big Book of Promotional Ideas for 2026 and applying it to some of the products in our industry. So whether you like to use ChatGPT or Claude or any other AI chatbot, I can show you a real-world example of how you can take one of the ideas, marry it up with a product, and then let AI help you to actually make it copy ready to just copy and paste and send to your customers on your list or your social media followers. So listen, if you'd like to grab hold of what I believe is the biggest promotional kit that you could ever possibly have to make next year your most successful ever, then I recommend that you grab this right now by clicking on the button below and locking in the lowest possible price and securing your copy of the Big Book of Promotional Ideas for 2026. And like I say, what you need to do here is make sure that you're talking to your list on a daily basis, because every day that you don't mail, every day that you don't send something out to your list is a missed opportunity. And that is what this Big Book of Promotional Ideas is going to do for you. So go ahead, grab your copy now, and I'll see you on the next page in just a moment.